Welcome to my channel. This is Dawn with Pink Chair Gaming, and this is the island of Sapphire in hard mode. And I am finally through with my hard mode island, and today I'd like to take a tour. So to start off with, let's go ahead and take a look at the map. I have been through so many villagers because of campsite villagers and stuff like that. And this is the lineup that I ended up with. I still have Frida, even though I did get her photo. She just never actually asked to leave the island, but that's okay. You know, I think I've kind of gotten used to her. I wouldn't actually choose her to be on an island, but she'll work for this. Then I have Ellie and Ozzy, Lolly, Monty, Henry, Stitches, Mott, Diana, and Fauna. And if you're interested in visiting the island, the dream address is here at the bottom, and I'll also have it in the description. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, here is my flag that I made. All of my designs have been uploaded to the portal, so if you visit the dream address, you should get the little kiosk that allows you to look at the designs on my island. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the island tour. So this ended up being my entrance, and this was probably one of the first builds I did, and this is one of my favorite parts of the island. I probably have 3 or 4, and this is definitely one of them. During hard mode, one of the things that we had to do when we had a weekend market was have either a donation box or a piggy bank. So when somebody came to your island, they were supposed to deposit 2,000 bells. And so I thought it would be really cute to have a cute little pig pen over here. And my little pig escaped from the pig pen and is eating my crops. So yeah, that is where my little piggy bank ended up. And I absolutely love how it turned out. And then this is my little farmhouse that I have. This was definitely a fun build. I have done something similar to this on a previous island, and I like how this turned out. I'm really happy with it. And then over this way just a little bit, I originally had just a couple of trees over here. I was like, you know, it needs a little something different. So I created a cute little laundry area, and I'm really proud of it. All right, let's go ahead and go back over this way. Towards the front of my island, over on the right-hand side, is my shopping district. And that's kind of what we're going to look at first. So we're going to start at the front area. And this is my little farmer's market. And I absolutely love this. I had so much fun coming up with different things that I could put in here. I wanted to try to put as many farm type produce items as I could here, and I think I pretty much got all of them, including eggs from Bunny Day. But I'm real happy with how this turned out. I didn't want it to look, you know, super symmetrical and organized, so I tried to offset some stuff here and there, and I think it turned out pretty good. Continuing over to the right hand side, we have my little fish market area, and this was a lot of fun. I wasn't sure if I could actually come up with enough items for this, but I thought I did pretty good with the items I came up with over here, so I'm real happy with that. Alright, and continuing up this way, we have Able Sisters over here to the left, and I just wanted to decorate it up a little bit. Give you a couple little seating areas and spice it up some. And then over to the right is my little bakery area. I absolutely love to make fake buildings, and this is one of my favorite kinds to make. And if you go back this way, I have Nook's Cranny, which I tried to decorate at least a little bit. I didn't go, you know, super all out or anything, but I at least wanted to add a few items in front of it. And then over to the left is my coffee shop, and this is the other type of fake building that I absolutely love to design. And I'll see if I can go over here so you can get a cute little look at it. Alright, so from here we're going to go back behind Nook's Cranny and take the little walk up to where my campsite is. And I had a real fun time creating this little area with the trees and then chopping them down. So it's kind of like little seats that you can sit on and enjoy the little campfire. Alright, we are going to go back out this way. We're going to go up here a little bit and take a look at the museum area. This is another one I'm really happy with. When I first designed it, I really thought I had it centered with this little area right here in front of me. However, I got off by 1 or 2 spaces, but it's okay. I'm still very happy with how it turned out. And you can kind of walk around this way. And there's a little table and chair, and it also looks out onto my campsite, so you can see it from here. And I'm very happy with this. I love all the different flowers and shrubs that I have on the island. Alright, from here we're going to take a look at the left hand part of this here in a little bit, but for right now we're going to go up this way and take a look. This is Frida's house, and I love how this turned out. It's pretty cute. Very simple, but just another small garden. And then going back up this way, I have a couple of houses. We have Diana's house, and then over here to the right, we have Ellie's house. And Ellie's is right above the campsite. And you can actually take the little vines down to get there. And I didn't do a whole lot with these areas. They're very natural looking, kind of woodsy. Where Diana's house is at is actually where Maple used to live. And originally I was like, okay, Maple has the little, tree on her sweater that she wears. And I had put a bunch of cedar trees up here, but I'm still really happy with how this little area turned out. All right, going over this direction, this is my garden area, and this shows off all of my blue hybrid flowers that I was able to make on my island, and I'm so happy with this. I absolutely am just ecstatic over being able to get all 4 of the blue hybrid flowers that you can get in the game, and these are especially my pride and joy. It took me forever to finally get blue roses, but I finally got them. Alright, so we're going to go over this way a little bit, and this is just a cute little, another seating area, a little garden area that I created. And then over this way, we have a house, and I think this is Ozzy's house, if I remember correctly. And this was one of the first little areas that I had decorated up here. I originally had my flower breeding up in this area, and I had put these little storefronts up here when I first got them, and I just loved how it looked, so I decided to keep them up here. Alright, going over here towards the left-hand side, I got a cute little picnic area, and then over here is one of my other top favorite places on my island, and this is my butterfly pond. I wanted a little pond up here. I couldn't figure out exactly what I wanted, and one of my streams, somebody had suggested we'll make a pond. I'm like, okay, well, let's do a butterfly pond. And this is what it turned into, was a sunken butterfly pond. And as I say, this is definitely one of my top favorite places on my island. Let me see if I can get out of the way and let you get a really good look at it. So there it is. Love, 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 love how this turned out. Alright, so now we are going to go down. Let's jump back over this way. Okay, so over here is Mott's house. And one of the things I like to do is when I have the little flower stand recipe, I like to create a garden that has just the flowers that are needed for that recipe. So if I ever want to make one, I can just come over here and pick them real quick, and it's ready to make. And then I do the exact same thing with the garden wagon. So these flowers here are the ones that make that. And I just think that's kind of a neat way of doing it, and I love how it turned out. Alright, we're going to jump back over this way, and this heads back towards the museum area, and this is my main vegetable garden. These are the vegetables that I used for doing all of my cooking recipes, and I have every one of them here, and very happy with this. This is also one of my favorite spots on the island. I love how this turned out. I just think it looks so cool. Just a great little view. And then right in front of it, I have a cute little juice stand for all the different veggies and stuff, and waters and fruits and stuff that you can get. And then that goes over here to where I have another little flower garden that shows off some more of my hybrid flowers. And I try to include, a bunch of different types in here. And then we're going to hop over this way to Fauna's house. And she is my local gardener who keeps track of all of the flowers. So I just thought that was kind of cute. Alright, we're going to go down this way and back over here, just so you kind of know where we're at on the island. This is my entrance where my little farm area was. And we're going to actually sneak and cut through here and let you see these front two houses, which I thought were really cute. I wanted one to have a little book area, and this is kind of what I came up with. Very happy with it. I would have loved to have included a couple more, like a bookshelf or something, but I just couldn't make it look right, and I thought this turned out really good. And then over here we have another house, just with a little seating area, and I wanted to show off some of the gyroids in this area, and I just thought that was a cute way of doing it. Alright, now we're going to go up this way, and because it is a farm island, I wanted to make sure I included a really big wheat field, and I love how this turned out. So I got the scarecrow and a couple of windmills in here, because what's a farm island without a really big wheat field? And originally opposite, I had thought about doing just another giant wheat field, and I thought, you have horses on a farm, so I made a cute little horse paddock. And then over here, I've just got a little DIY area with some little crafts and stuff. And then this is the barn that I made, which I thought turned out really, really cute. Alright, we're going to continue up our little country road, and this heads toward my house. And this is one of my other top favorite places on the island, and I love this. I'm speechless because I love it so much. This is one of my favorite builds on the island. My house has moved a couple of times during the process of creating my island, but every time I've moved it, I've kept it this same way. These are the crops that I was able to sell during hard mode. You always had to have them in sets of 3. And you were allowed to sell the fruit off of 9 trees, and here is 8 of them right here. Okay. We are going to jump over here to the right a little bit. I do have one more villager home over here. This is Stitch's house, and it took me a little bit to figure out what I was going to do with this area. And when Stitches joined the island, I was like, I'm going to give him a playground. And so I created him a little tricycle road, and just some other little toy areas over here, and I was really happy with how that turned out. Alright, going over here to the left of my house, this was an area that I really struggled with. I had just this, this skinny area, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I just created a cute little walkway with some flowers and a couple of seating areas, and I'm real happy with how it turned out. And then back over here to the left is my peninsula, where I put a cute little lighthouse and a fountain. Alright, so the last stop on our tour is going to be the inside of my house. So let's take a look. All right, this is the front room of my house, and this is kind of I would say a staple that I use for all of my houses. This is just my favorite way to decorate the big front room. I don't like trying to come up with stuff for every room in the house, so as you can see, I did use the curtain partitions to block off the 2 side rooms of the house. All right, now we're going to go check out my bedroom. All right, here you go. Very simple, but I like it. I absolutely love the teddy bears. They're one of my favorite items in the game. And this is also kind of another room that I use the same type of decor every time I have my bedroom. We're actually going to check the basement next. And I decided to turn this into a really big closet because there's so many clothing items in the game. I just thought this would be a neat little area to put all the clothing things that I've got. And I thought it turned out pretty cute. All right, last room of the house. And this is one of my favorite rooms in this house. I was very proud of the design that I made on the wall, being able to come up with the window and the little paneling underneath it. I love being able to do stuff like this where you have, the wallpaper behind and you're able to use the partitions and stuff. And this is one of my favorite rooms in my house. Just really, really happy with it. And then over here, I actually did the museum challenge or whatever, where you go through all the different areas and get all the different little plaques. And then back here, I just have some cute little things to decorate with. All right, and that is it. That is a tour of my hard mode island. It is complete. And right before I did the tour, I updated my dream address. So if you go visit, it should look exactly as it does now. I want to thank everybody on my channel for their support. I have really enjoyed doing hard mode. I've definitely learned a lot about creating custom designs, and I'm sure I will do it again on future islands. But for now, that is it for my hard mode island. I think I'm done with hard mode for a while. It's definitely been fun, but it is definitely challenging, and I'm really tired of doing stretching exercises, going to see Katrina, and having to do the 2x miles every day. So for now, I really want to thank everyone for supporting my channel, and I hope you've enjoyed my hard mode island series. Please be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!